Glorious day to you, my friends. Katari hatakana ashi utur hatitearhana. It is August 22nd, 2024. I'm here at Cobbs Park. You know the title. Unifying Strength and Clarity. Kitiarana aska ehetatariata. Earlier today, Spirit said, "You're recording a video today." And I go, "Okay. When you let me know the topic, then I'll be glad to. Urtahani ishka ehetatara." So they guided me to the I Ching, Niatara, Ishkuno Uhuta Atahatitiara. In the cast hexagram 14, Niaruta Atakaskana Ehitatara Tatiti. Gotta go to my cheat sheet here. Arahatsanera. Number 14. It's a fire above heaven. And it reads, "The fire in heaven shines far, and all things stand out in the light and becomes manifest." Can't beat that. You can't beat that. 8 August. Today's the last day in Leo, in Western astrology. In sidereal or Vedic astrology, we've been in Leo for several days. So we're both in Leo. Strength, courage. And Lion's Gate is all about this. About standing in our power, about unifying strength and clarity. This clarity of sight, this clarity of truth. Whether we think that the strength comes from Manipura, our solar plexus chakra, or whether we think it comes from the heart center, it is this reaching up through the chakras, reaching up like Aum, Niyarasa, Atiko Harata Tata, reaching up into the divine along the path of the Kundalini, where we are from a firm foundation with balanced emotions, with our will aligned and unified with divine will in the heart center, having the courage to live from the heart, to seek the clarity of truth, the clarity of purity, and to see things through the clarity, to follow through on our intentions. This manifestation, this abundance is everything this day is about, is everything what the divine flow is about. This fire in heaven. In our idea of separation, this fire in heaven is the holy fire. We need to reach upwards from our heart center, up into the highest source of consciousness, to get this purest form of the holy fire, where there is no ego, where there is no judgment, where it always respects free will, and where everything is unlimited. Everything is divine love and total acceptance. And then we bring that back down to our heart center, and then we ground it into this earth plane, into Gaia, into the heart of Gaia, and then bring it back into the heart center, unifying everything in our reality. That is the divine flow. And this fire in heaven, let me do a little more reading here, because this is the interesting part of it, is the various translations of the I Ching. The weak fifth line occupies the place of honor, and all the strong lines are in harmony with it. All things come to those who are modest and kind in a high vibrational position. And then on Wikipedia, The various short translations are the great processing, procession in great measure, possession in great measure, and the great possession. The inner or the lower trigram. See, when we read it as above and below, it's the fire in heaven. But when we read it as inner and outer trigrams, that's where it gets interesting. The inner trigram, heaven, our heart center, because that is really where heaven and our true authentic self reside. This inner trigram is force, or heaven, and the outer is, or the upper, is radiance, or fire. This holy fire is our radiance from our heaven within, from our true authentic self. It's simply our ability to shine our light. And the clarity of that, us having the strength to let go of our old mindset and to be in this abundant high vibration, this alignment with our heart, alignment with our true authentic self, in alignment with God's will, if you wish. And then with the changing lines, when we cast the yarrow stalks or coins for the I Ching, we get weak lines and strong lines. We get changing lines and unchanging lines. There were only 2 changing lines here, and one of them was more important. The old yin for line 5, 6th in the 5th place, means, one translation is, sincerity attracts and inspires others whom gold could not attract. Those whose truth is accessible, yet dignified, has good fortune. They're talking all about alignment. When we're living our true authentic self, we are integral. We have integrity. That's the Te part of the Tao Te Ching. There were 2 books, the Tao and the Te. There's the way of the universe and our integrity, us knowing who we are and us living who we are. It doesn't translate really well into English or into human form. This Te, our integrity, us unifying strength and clarity, is us just following through on our heart and us just following through on what we are manifesting, what we have already told the universe of what we wish to create. We're following through on it. This devotion, this bhakti, this devotion to our true authentic self, this devotion to what we wish to create, our manifestations, us being devoted to our high vibration, to our alignment with our joy. That's what this is all about. And that's what this hexagram and the changing lines and the transformed hexagram are all talking about. It's all what the divine flow is and what this holy fire is all about. These ideas of the holy fire is in heaven that's outside of us. But the truth is, it's a part of the heaven that's inside of us. This holy fire is a part of us, and it is our true, authentic self. This divine inspiration inside. So let's go to the transformed hexagram, where the title comes from. Heaven reflects the flame of clarity. The superior person, the master, the true authentic self, our higher self, all, the sage, the guru. The superior person analyzes the various levels and working parts of the social structure, and we can apply that to the ways of the world, how humans interact, and uses them to advantage. This seeing in the heart space, seeing from the heart space, the clarity of who we really are, and the clarity of seeing who everyone else really is. When we see the light inside of everyone else, of anyone else, that helps us shine. No matter how lofty or righteous we think we are, unless we see God in the next person that we meet, there's no sense in looking for him further. That's Gandhi. Katira haryata ano utu hatakashaihi sakahayatata. In the image of the upper trigram, in the transform hex, heaven and fire transpose. So the inner fire, the upper trigram is heaven, and that the lower is flame. It is the nature of fire to flame up to heaven. It's the nature of our fire inside, our holy fire, to flame up towards heaven through our idea of separation, and to unify them, and to bring them both into the heart space, where our idea of who we are unifies with the universe's knowing of who we really are, of God's knowing of who we really are, of our higher self, our true authentic self, of the holy fire's true knowing of who we really are. And then to clip it from Wikipedia, concording people. Other variations include fellowship with men or fellowship with others. The inner trigram is radiance. When we radiate, when we shine our light, we're creating this heaven, this force. We're engaging, we're exciting this field of potential, this infinite field of potential, which is exactly what this last full moon was all about. All we need to do is shine. That's it. Shine. Shine through our blockages. Shine through our shortcomings. Shine through what we think are sins. Shine through our failures. Shine through our emotional distress. When we do those things, when we keep it simple, when we keep it spiritually simple, the KISS method, when we just shine. That's what last year's series was all about. Just shine. Kitora hataana askahea. Just shine. Si ikutora ariana hatata atatiga tatare sana atuta. Then when we shine within, when we make heaven within, when we realize that we are the master builder, 22 is the master builder. The master builder has clarity of vision. The master builder has the strength of follow through on the vision. Abraham Hicks says, what we give out to the universe is what we get back. And it is already given. Step 1 is to ask. And it's already given. Step 2 is an automatic. It's already in our vortex. Step 3 is becoming a vibrational match to it. And when we live a high vibrational life, we become a vibrational match to so many things. That's what this hexagram and the transformed hexagram are all about. That's what the holy fire is all about. That's what the divine flow is all about. Living our joy, radiating our joy. And this abundance just comes to us, because this abundance, this joy, is then our true nature. This abundance of joy, this abundance of everything flowing to us. But we're not doing it just to receive. We're doing it because it is our joy to radiate, just to shine. To shine our joy is this abundance. Sihituta niarahatare kashana ohututa kahana iti atata. And when we do this, this abundance is easy. Kitarya shana aturyo cho otoryo to. It's fulfilling. Kasihinata karata tatita karata tatita tata. And it's satisfying. Kisa haturya shana akutatara tata. Where our attention goes, energy flows. When we focus in joy on our manifestations, when we focus in joy on our tasks at hand, what we're doing, it becomes easy. We're continually and devotingly sending energy to that manifestation, to the task at hand. And nothing exists outside of that. That we are this energy that's flowing to this task. We are completing this task. We are making this task complete. We're making our manifestation complete. We're not worrying about it when it comes. We're not worrying about anything. We're not angry about it hasn't come yet. We are simply living our joy, in joy. We're enjoying life. We are in love with life, loving every minute of it. Now a little light language. Kitar arshanahe koatahe sihi kuta na ataharisha eikoha ni hatara arshkana ahatitukaha hawa acha ataitakara niso hatatikasha sihetara hana akuha chihorata hana ira haraharsana eka ataha shihikuuta ara hatananera kutitaha nasa atakarwataha kichahatitaha artuhu artukasha nisa arukahanya aratia sisa shahakia rata kiyatukhda nara sahana akiyasha haruhu soka tita arahana ayakahatita karusa una hatakara icha hatara anahasa atikahati hura hatara shana huchaya ara hakayana kisa hanati katkuraha nara irasana hayokwa sihakara hiso ura hatanariara siha kahanaha icha hana eyakohata kitahatar arkanahito itar arhana ehikiti hatur urshana eka haro arkanahera hatana asha hiko ura karhanara ariash ayokoha nata ahasha anahaki korohotana kiria harshana ehea hatura ka takarahana kutura atakanahasi ita harahata korohotuta karshana eheta haroso ukaha harahana ehekaha katara irskana hayarataha haruto uta ka sha'ana rokaha. Sihi katahara, irohotor anahake, hata sha arahatita. Karahana aso hukuta ara inahatatahana. Korahatita hatia. Shohukuta nire atahana aka. Haturo uta karshana ira. Hisana ahakahiara. Haruta arhana ea. Karhashana a. Hatura ara inahakuha. Karsu unahaka. Ita atahatari anahaka. Utahara arshihia. Hatukasha ataha. Arkuhuna ara. Ita hatita hana ehakua. Hariach ana akahe. Haturu uta ara. Sehikinea hatura arakana hearta. Kita hatara ata. Hisho utora. Sita ara. Kihinota. Arahisa a kahataha.